Hey guys! So today I'm going to declare that I am the worst girlfriend in the world. But I'm funny. And actually quite proud of myself. A couple days ago, Jackie and I decided that we were going to go to the YMCA and use the workout room. Which is surprising for me because me and my big butt barely ever want to get out of bed. I don't have a YMCA membership. So in order for me to go in and work out with him, I had to come in as a guest. And in order to be a guest, I had to show my official ID. I didn't want to carry my entire person to show them my ID. So I just decided I was going to rip open my purse and dig it out and just take that in with me. But the weekend previous, I had gone out somewhere and I took a small cardigan with me just in case I got cold, and I shoved it in my purse and I hadn't taken it out yet. So to avoid the cardigan and get to my wallet quickly so we could go in, I just threw the cardigan in the back seat of Jackie's car. No harm done. Completely fine. We go into the YMCA, we work out, we play some basketball. I kind of want to kill myself because I'm tired and I want to go home because I always want to be home. And then we get back in the car to go eat. And Jackie happens to look in the back seat and he goes, "Is that your cardigan?" I had two options. One, I could end the conversation simply by explaining, yes, that is my cardigan, I threw it in the back seat and you must still not have seen me do it. Or two, I could take the route I took. Slowly, I looked at Jackie and I said, "That's not my cardigan. Whose cardigan is that?" And a face of complete panic came over Jackie, and he is stumbling over his words and trying to explain to me, "I don't know, I really don't know where that came from. My brother and his girlfriend must have been in my car, or someone must have broken into my car and left their cardigan." Yeah, that is a great excuse, buddy. Keep using that one. And I start throwing out stuff like, "You better start telling me the truth and stop lying to me. I know that's not my cardigan, so you best be telling me whose it is." When this whole time, I'm just trying to keep a straight face because I'm starting to crack up on the inside, and I'm afraid that's going to come out because I knew for a fact this was my cardigan and he was doing nothing wrong. But he didn't know that I knew that he didn't know it was my cardigan. Jackie then calls his brother because he was convinced that his brother had something to do with it. His brother had no idea it was even happening because it was my cardigan. So Jackie's on the phone with his brother, speaking in Chinese. I have no idea what they're saying, but I can pretty much assume it was about this, and Jackie's probably like, "Hey, what's your cardigan doing in my car?" That was the other thing Jackie came up with. He told me that it might be his brother's cardigan. What boy wears a pink cardigan from Hollister? If I didn't know this was actually my cardigan, I would be pretty upset because Jackie's excuses were terrible. While he's on the phone with his brother, I had to turn away and look out the window at all the other cars happily parked in the YMCA parking lot because I started laughing. And I knew if I started laughing, I was going to give it away. But at this point, I kind of felt bad because I kind of felt like he was going to start to cry, and I didn't want to make him cry, but this was still being pretty funny. That's when I decided, now that he's on his phone arguing with his brother, that it was time to tell him. So I look over at Jackie and I said, "Hey, Jackie, yeah, it's my cardigan." He then hangs up his phone and I get the look of, "I am going to kill you," which isn't good in this particular situation because I just worked out for like an hour and I am starving and he is my only route to get food. He was mad, but then he kind of thought it was funny because he felt better because he didn't have to explain himself because it was my cardigan and there was nothing to explain because it was my cardigan. In the end, I still got my chicken nuggets from McDonald's, so I guess it all ended okay. His biggest thing was just, I don't want you to think I do something like that to you. No, honey, I don't think that. You're great. And if you did, I'd punch you in the face. And as long as my cardigan is the only cardigan in your car, we're not going to have any problems. But anyway, that is the story of why I'm a horrible girlfriend. Might have been horrible in the moment, but everyone I told to thought it was pretty funny. My dad high-fived me and told me he was proud of me. My dad is my main inspiration for why I do things like this. Also, shout out to Jackie for being such a good sport about it and not stabbing me in my sleep. It's about me!